Hey guys, how you all? Well, right, back onto the BMW. So today, it's subframe off, onto the bench and weld it all up. I'm going to find a bit of material to put a little bit of extra strength into these. Yeah, weld it all up, dress it all up, get the airbox back on to make sure it is missing everything, and put all the subframe back on. That's my goal today. Not much of a goal, but it's a goal. Anyway, let's get on with it and get it off. Right, first, I'm going to lower it down to get that tank off. I'm not going to reach up to that. We'll get that off and then get the subframe off. That should do. Ooh, that can go down there actually. Right. There we go. Right, that should come off. Easy. Let's get welding. What I'll probably do is just do a couple of bits and let it cool. And just go through it like that, so we ain't just doing the whole lot in one go. I've more or less got all of that done. It's not totally finished, but it's good enough to try a few things out. I just want to make sure everything's all right with the airbox and stuff like that. If I can manage to get this in. How's that go? That one on there. Is that right? I'm struggling. I can't push it. Come on. Is that it? Got it. I think that looks about there. Right, let's get the other bit on. Right, that's got that one started. Whew. I can't. Go on, get down there. Help! Oh, I feel my arm popping out. Why can't I do that? That's ridiculous. Oh, so frustrating. Come on. No. What am I doing wrong? Nothing, I just ain't got the strength to do it. I got it. Got it in the end. That was a bit of a struggle. I just couldn't get it to go down far enough. Just to line the hole up. I've got it now. There we go. That's that bit on. Right. First, well, it's not a problem. First, slight modification that's got to be done. And this is what, well, this is how bike building goes sometimes. So I've just realised why I was struggling to get that bit of the frame on. It's because the airbox is not fitting in there properly because of the brackets I've done. At the end of the day, I actually done this bit of frame without the airbox there, thinking I had no restrictions, and I have, and it's very slightly. You'll probably see, let me try and move that a little bit. I want you can see that. The airbox is right over that way because it's just catching on the back of my bracket there, and it's just catching on my bracket here. So the airbox is sort of scalloped out to go round the frame. Because my brackets are a bit long on the inside, it's not able to do it. So that in turn is sort of trying to spread my frame out. That's why I couldn't get it in. And this airbox is really, really tough material and it's not giving. So I've got to pop the frame back off. I'll mark it first and I've just got to take basically the bottom off the inside of my bracket. It's not going to compromise any strength. It's got to go so everything fits in there relaxed. I wonder why it was a struggle. That's why. So yeah, off it comes, a quick trim and back on again. It should go back on easy. Right, that's off. So we've just got to actually trim some of the inside of the bracket off. And we should be good. Right, that should go on without a fight, he says. Let's find out. Doing that bit wrong. How about that? That's how it should have gone in. Right, moving forward to the following day. I had to knock it on the head yesterday, so hopefully I'm going to get this finalised today, because I've got to do another little modification. As you've seen, we had a bit of a collision with the airbox, and I sorted that bit out. But now looking closer at the little subframe that I made, we're also touching the airbox, as you can see, just on the very corner, which is no good. We can't have anything touching like that, because one, it's probably going to wear through the airbox and the powder coating. So it's touching on both sides, more so this side because it's a different shape this side, the airbox is. So we've got to take the subframe back off. I'm going to mark it up. I don't know if you'll see down there, but it's literally just on this back corner of this side. And on that side, you'll probably see better this side. Again, it's just on this back corner. So I'm going to get it back off. I'm going to mark it all up. What I'll do then is cut a section out of the frame and sort of dent it in, for want of a better explanation. I'll probably cut it out and invert the piece we've cut out and weld it back in. I'll see how that goes. If I give it plenty of space, then we ain't going to keep having to take it on and off and keep adjusting it. So if we get it right first time, which I don't seem to be doing on this back end. Get it right. If we get it right third time, we should be all right. So yeah, this off and we'll get that sorted. I'll get some marks on it where we're going to go. I'll make sure it is sitting where it's got to be actually first. So I don't want to mark it in the wrong place, do I? That's about there. We'll mark it up well past where it's needed anyway. something like that. Right, get that off and we'll cut a section out. Right, probably the sensiblest thing to do now is try that back on the bike to make sure it does clear. Right, we've got plenty of space, but I'm going to have to trim these right off to sort of inset that piece in. Because if I lay it on top, that's going to make it a bit too close still. So yeah, I'm going to chop them returns off and use this piece of material. There's one. Let's go and get a magnet to lie them across. There you go. Like I say, we want them to drop inside. Needs a little bit more off, that does. You have to bear with my clumsiness at the moment. I know I am clumsy anyway, but I'm a bit more clumsy at the minute. Oh, that's in. Yeah, I can get that tacked in. We'll get them both tacked in, then weld them all up. The gap at the back, I'm just going to weld that up and dress it in. Right. First, what would you call it? It's not a mistake. First little setback, I'll call it that. I've run out of welding gas. It couldn't have happened at a worse time. This might sound really stupid, but I haven't driven since I'd done my arm because I couldn't change gear. So I don't know how that's going to go. Like I say, pushing and pulling is the worst thing on my elbow. This would be an absolute fantastic moment for someone to turn up for a cup of tea. So I could rope them in. Hey-oh, I'm going to have to get on with it. I'm going to have to see how it goes. I've got to get that bottle up the long path and in the back of the van and go and change it. Let's give it a go. We've got to try. Right then. No, nothing's going to hurt you, Blue. Come here. I don't think Blue likes the gas bottle. Come on, mate. Okay, transportation to the van was going to be all right, but I seem to have a puncture in the sack truck. Hopefully that's going to go up. Then getting to the van's the easy bit. Then we've got to see how the driving goes. Where's that tyre pump? I want to get that plugged in. Ooh. Please go up. Hopefully blue's not bitten the tyre. Yes. Is that going up? Yeah, that'll do. No, it won't. Oh no, is that going straight back down? I can't even hold that on. Come on. Right, I think it's staying up. That's good news. Oh. To the van. Sorted. All strapped on, ready to go. What else could go wrong? Nothing, I hope. I shouldn't have said that. And we're back, all sorted. Nice shiny new bottle look. That won't stay like that for long in here. Yeah, so basically I sort of own that bottle. Well, I say that bottle. You buy a bottle initially and then you just pay for your refill. It's just hassle free that way. I know some people use pub gas and things like that, but sometimes it's not always easy to get hold of. And just for convenience, several years ago I went and bought that bottle, and then, like I say, I just take it to the local place and just exchange it for full bottles as and when it runs out. Little bit of a shock on the price this time though. £128 for the refill. Yeah, it's sure it was only like 85 or something last year, 85, 90 or something like that. So yeah, a bit of a price hike on that. Same with everything, isn't it? Just lately, everything's going through the roof. But anyway, we're all sorted now. Blue's in here sheltering from the rain. Bluey! No. Selective hearing. What's this, Blue? No? Blue? Hello? Oh, hello. Hello, mate. You don't want to go out in the rain, do you, pal? You're not going to do the mad dash to the house, no? Okie dokie. No. It's just sitting there. What's up with you? Anyway, let's get on and sort this out. So we got as far as tacking the little plate on. It all looks a bit rough and ready at the moment, obviously. I actually thought I hadn't turned the gas on to start with, but no, it's clean out. Never mind. So yeah, we got that. So what I'm going to do is obviously trim that one down now so it fits inside. If I actually add it on the face, I think it'll still collide. And I didn't want to cut any more off. So I'll trim that one down, get that tacked in. This gap here, I'm just going to weld it up, and then we'll dress it all in so it all looks nice. Are you helping? Hey? Are you helping? All right, pal. Oh dear, are you tired? We keeping you up, eh? We keeping you up. You're going to have to move in a minute, so I need to do some welding. Anyway, let's get on with this. sorted, cutouts done. That should miss now, hopefully. Obviously both sides have been done. Let's get some bolts. Feels like it's catching on something still, but in here, there's probably a bit of weld. Is that catching on some weld? Yeah, it is. Ooh. Oh, a big bit of weld come through down there. That's what it's catching on. Right. This will get it. I should do it actually. Let's have another go. That's better. Oh. That's definitely better. That's the one. Yes, at last. There we go. Right, we'll try the back mud guard on and see what that's like. There we go. Tuck that pipe out of the way a bit. So obviously I've got to order all the nuts and bolts for this bike, which I'll probably do towards the end of it, the end of the build. No point doing it now until I know exactly what I want. Let's get some bolts for them ones at the front as well. Well, it still fits, which is good news. There we are. There we are, all sorted. Another bit done. Slowly but surely plodding through it and getting back into gear again. Although at a much slower pace at the moment, but we'll get there. I'm quite happy with that. Everything looks bang in line from the back, although probably with this camera it probably looks about as straight as a banana. But no, looking down from the back, getting an eye line down there, it's all smack in the centre. Everything's running where it should be, so I'm pleased with that. So the only thing I've really got to do with this bit of the frame now is blank these ends off. Down here and here. I'll just cut some little squares out and weld them in. You'll probably see I haven't put gussets in here like I said. Don't think it really needs them, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Even with my fat backside on it, I think it will be strong enough. Also, I want to do like a bracket that fits to the mudguard here. I might even do that in stainless, or just, I don't know. We'll decide when I get to that. And I want that to carry a mud flap that just hangs down in front of the shock there to protect that from all the splashing off the back wheel. I'll probably, to be fair, get a mud flap for a car and shape it and put that on. It'd be better than anything. It did actually have like a little rubber mud flap there before, so yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Just get a car one and I'll cut it all to shape and make it look nice. So what's next on this? I might do a bracket actually, get a mud flap ordered and do a bracket for here. I might just make one and get one ready. So I'll make it so the steel bit fills this gap. So I'll curve it like the mudguard on the bit that's got a bolt to that, and then bring it out to the shock mount there, and then a bracket going down which will hold the mud flap, and then that'll fill all this area up then, so we've got no chance of debris coming through and collecting under the seat. Yeah, I might do that next actually. That'd be a nice simple job for me to get done. And then I am really looking forward to getting onto the side panels. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've got some ideas for them. Also, obviously the seat pan as well. That's going to be a bit more tricky, but it won't be too bad actually. I just want it to fit nice. You know, I've got a bit of a thing about seats not fitting nice. So as long as we've got the base that goes round everything nice, obviously the material and everything will follow the shape of the base I make, and it'll look all right. Yeah, so there we are. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm quite pleased with how it's all sitting. It sits well actually when you stand back. Obviously, seeing it with the naked eye, it probably looks different what it does on camera. I don't know, but it's certainly sitting well. I can't wait to get it on the floor. I'm very tempted to do it now, but I am not going to run the risk. I'm stopping myself doing it, because if that starts falling, there's no way I'm going to stop it with my arm as it is. Not a chance. So no doubt there'll be people across tomorrow for their cup of tea, and I'll collar alter someone to get it off the bench tomorrow, I think. Just to see how it looks on the floor and give you a chance to clean the bench off properly and everything before it goes back on. So that's me today. I think that'll do me. I think I'm going to have a clean up first. As you see, the place is a little bit messy. Bit of a bomb site at the moment. So, ooh, nearly dropped the camera. I'm going to have a clean up, then call it a day. Yeah, that'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.